Big up, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that's a Tariq Talks one there for you. We're back with a Reckless Prem review, and it was an interesting weekend of fixtures, 100%. And also, we'll look up to this weekend where the title could potentially be decided. You know, especially after Tuesday night. OTC, big up, my bro. How you say? What are you saying?
Yeah, it's been a good week. It's been a good week in football. Big up everyone, and yeah, look forward to it. You know, do well. Good week of football. Onwards and upwards.
Yeah, we'll talk about that onwards and upwards in a minute. Vibes, what are you saying, bro?
Long day, very long day. I'm only here so I don't get fined. That's why I'm here.
Eric Wallbag in charge.
Tariq, it's a good thing I called you, boy. What movie was you watching?
I was watching Green Book with Mom. It's a good film, very good film, by the way. I'm sure most of you have watched that. Anyone in the chat, I'm sure you've watched that live.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it.
Vibes definitely hasn't, so don't say yeah.
No, I've seen it. I've seen it, bro. I've seen it.
But I'm all good, man. All good. Looking forward to the weekend.
Absolutely. But don't worry, we'll talk about your win against Bournemouth in a minute. And Coutinho, what are you telling me?
All good. Bored, unemployed, and living and breathing. Can't complain. So
I hear that.
Four more games, and we're champions. Yeah, not worried at all. One game at a time.
No, absolutely. Now, I've been told I've got to wait to discuss United because there's another person that wants to actually discuss that in full
Mr.
detail,
Rabbit,
alongside
Mr.
OTC. Mr. Rabbit, yes, he wants to be there for that segment. So I'm going to have to be patient. So let's go to OTC. Chelsea have picked up form over the last couple of weeks.
Yes, we have.
Decent.
Do you know what? We have picked up form in the last couple of games against Spurs and against West Ham, albeit both sides aren't on great form in terms of our opponents, but it was a good showing on the weekend. I think we won 5-0.
Sorry to cut you, OTC. Sorry to cut you. Did we get a chance to discuss the Arsenal 5-0?
Oh, we did. Oh, don't you worry.
He got booked.
Just checking because I obviously I missed out.
We can do it again if you want. We can do it again.
They harassed me and they grew stress and they wanted me to do a forfeit. I had to say, give us a win, yo. Chelsea, it ain't looking good. Yeah. But last couple of games after that, what happened was we played Villa. I remember we played Villa. First half, we stunk out the gap, similar to how we played against Arsenal. The second half, what Poch did differently is that he inverted Cucurella, and that just changed the whole dynamic of the midfield. It's something that he's already done pre-season for us. We're winning games and we were excited. Started the season and he switched up this whole flow. Started playing guys out of position, dropped Cucurella, started playing Levi Cole as a left back. We wouldn't be in this position partly if it wasn't for Poch, because there's games that we should have won. But nevertheless, two good goals against Villa. We should have won that game. Then we came up against Spurs. Come on, we always beat Spurs. History of the Tottenham. Come on, man. Bun them, man. Yeah. Smoked them, got them the hell out of here. As bad as we are, we could get 3 points from them, man. But this game was against West Ham. They were West Ham are absolutely trash nowadays. They're absolutely finished. Bowen could have scored a hat-trick, but nevertheless, we had good performances from Nicholas Jackson, 2 goals from him, and also 2 goals and an assist from Noni Madueke. I think they built a good partnership together, and I think the whole team is gelling. I know it's a bit late, but they're still gelling pretty well. And so onwards and upwards. The big test really for me actually is going to be this weekend against Forest. Away is Forest away, so this is going to be a lot more challenging than the last couple of games because Forest are probably going to be bang at it. It's a tough stadium to win a game at. So, in my opinion, it's got to be a litmus test on whether this is a turnaround of form or we're just playing against crap teams and we just smoke them. Defending, we were defending pretty decently, especially on corners. For the most part, in the last couple of games, so that's slightly improved. But come on, it's in May now, so it's late April, early May. We can't just decide, you know what, we're just going to improve right now. It's not good enough. But I'll take a win. 5-0 against West Ham, clean sheet. Conor Gallagher actually really playing out his skin in recent form, and so is Noni Madueke. A few players I need to see more of is what's his name? Mudryk. I need to see more of him getting involved. He's playing okay, but I need more. If we're getting like 5 goals and against West Ham, I need him to be on the score sheet or get an assist. I need to do something. Do you know what I mean? But long may it continue. Good result. Thiago Silva got a good assist as well. So overall, good win. And next couple of games, next 3 games, we need to win those 3 games if we've got any chance of finishing in the top 6. So it is good times. It is good times.
Looking better without Enzo.
Good point. Very good point.
Right.
And
That was
then
me.
clearly, like, you haven't seen us the last couple of weeks. It's not a rare time anymore, boy. But we'll talk about Palace in a minute.
Wait. Enzo, hold on. Let me just touch upon Enzo part. Right.
No one mentioned Enzo.
Argentinian Enzonzi.
Look.
Argentinian Enzonzi.
Look, here's my Enzo. For me, Enzo is getting stick unnecessarily. The guy is pretty much the whole season. You saw him against Arsenal. He was not fit. I don't know why Poch was playing him when he was in that condition.
Yeah,
For me,
it didn't make any sense to me.
After the game, he went for surgery. He's out for the season. What's the point in that? But nevertheless, I want to see what Poch does with this team and the guys that are returning back from injury. The only reason as to why Poch there was a change in, I don't know, putting Cucurella in midfield where Enzo would have been is because his sub bench was weak, so he needed to make a change. He was forced to make a change. He had to bring on, he couldn't bring on like kids. Well, there's kids, but then there's like under 18s kids, like. So he had to change the starting 11. So inverted Cucurella into a midfield where Enzo would play and doing the things that pretty much what Enzo would do actually benefited the whole team in general. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's very unfair for people to cast Enzo, especially when he's not even playing. Like, I get it if he's playing bad, but when he's not even playing, it's not really fair. So I hope
Tariq, can you stop cussing Enzo, please?
I want to see. Do you know what? I want to see
Stop it.
what this midfield will do with Enzo, because
I'll tell you what he'll do.
I don't know who comes out for Enzo. I don't know how they're going to play. We're playing a bit more like high intensity. You can't keep this up for a whole season. So
I'm guessing.
I don't know what you do. Like, even if you brought in, I don't know, a top striker, where would you like? So you're going to take off Nicholas Jackson, who's been linking up with all of the other attackers well, and then you're going to put another striker in. Let's just say we had a prime, I don't know, Cesc Fabregas. How do we put that in this midfield? It's all over the place. Do you know what I mean? They're playing well, but it's very high intensity. There's a lot of running, so I need to see what the return is. And Cuckoo's back in full fitness. He might come off the bench. Gusto's back. Reece James has come back from injury. I think he's going to be on the bench. We have some guys returning, so that's good news. We'll see what time.
Do you finish above United?
Do we finish above Man United? 100%.
You must.
Yes.
So you think, so you want to sack? Okay, so OTC, you want Poch gone, but you think Erik ten Hag should stay?
No, because we have 2 separate. We'll talk about Man United. We'll touch Man United, but our problems are not Man United problems. We have 2 sets of different.
but you
Our
think you should
problem,
finish? You'll
our
finish with
problem
Man
is
United.
look. Our problem is a coaching problem. Their problem, their problem is a deep-rooted problem. But we've only been, this project has only been going on for what, best part of 18 months. Like, do you know what I mean?
So
They've been
being
on.
below Chelsea is not a coaching issue. Okay. Okay. Having a minus goal
You had
difference is not a coaching issue.
Bro,
Okay.
bro, look at our midfield. We've got what? Ed's pretty much injured, but we've got Conor Gallagher, we've got Casado. Bro, who else we've got? We've got loads of midfielders in terms of either Carney, Chukwuemeka. You've got Lavia come back, returning back,
And none of them are better than Bruno Fernandes.
And you lot. I wouldn't, bro. Do you want me to be honest? I will not bring any Man United player to Chelsea at all. None of them. I wouldn't take one player. The only player I would to be fair,
So that is one player then.
I wouldn't take a single player. I wouldn't take none of them, bro. If somebody offered me any player at Man United, I wouldn't take a single one of them. None of them.
So
Kobe
the team that finished well above you, man, last season. By the way,
we don't need him.
the team that finished well above you, man, last season, by the way, in third place. Well above. Where did you finish last season? 10th? Is that right?
Yeah, but we don't have the same players from last season for the most part.
A lot of them are from the same players from last season.
Not really. Last season,
they are. Yes,
no, come on, man. See, this is where we be.
No, we are basically the same team we did last season. We finished 9 places above you. It's not coaching.
Koulibaly, Kovacic.
No, I'm talking about United's team. I'm not talking about Chelsea's team.
Who else? We had so many players. Bro,
we're talking about Manchester United.
No, I'm not talking about Chelsea's team.
We had Kai Havertz.
No.
We shifted. I don't think you guys noticed. Last season we shifted, or last time we.
Hello, konnichiwa. We were speaking about United's team.
So Man United have a majority of the same team that finished third last season, and if they finished 1 or 2 places below that, they'd still be well above Chelsea right now.
Anyway, where's William? I'm getting bored of waiting, you know. I'm getting bored of waiting for this.
Completely disingenuous.
But we'll get to
But you can't compare us the last season to this season, first and foremost.
I don't. Can you outright say that this team is better?
We've got a different team. We've got different everything.
I just think you've got a better coach right now in Pochettino.
Bro, we've got a different everything. Last season, our midfield was getting ran past, and Kepa was having to do a lot of shots. Kepa would have.
It still is getting run through though.
Kepa, we had Kepa last season. This season, we've got Petrovic.
But I think this was just muted us and just talking.
The Kepa Petrovic thing, that's like, you know, potatoes, same difference.
No, I swear, OTC's muted us and he's just chatting, you know. Like
they're both average. They're both average keepers that aren't going to be good enough to win a league with.
But bro, we'll touch upon Man United's problems here a bit later. But on Chelsea, last season our problems were completely different. Last season we had half of our team literally down in tools and could be asked and wanted to leave. We had an outgoing of a lot of players. This season, you have to understand. This season, we brought in a few players, and the players that played.
Wait, hold on. Who down tools last season? Because they weren't half your team,
bro. Do you know how many players we had last season? We had Loftus-Cheek. We had Conor Gallagher was crap last season. We had Mason Mount injured. Kai Havertz down tools. Kovacic down tools. N'Golo Kante was finished. Koulibaly, come on.
So them 2 players that you just mentioned.
Okay, so 2 players down tools. You said 2 players down tools, but then you said half the squad did. So it's only 2 people.
Mason Mount, Kai Havertz, Kovacic down tools last season. That's 3.
Did they though? Because you said Mount was injured.
Who else? Aubameyang down tools last season. Bro, come on, what are we doing here? Like a lot of our players down tools last season. You should.
Did Aubameyang down tools? Because Human like bench him? Yeah, he didn't even get played. So like, you can't down tools if you don't play.
Bro, our players couldn't be asked half the time. They came on and they were walking around the pitch. They could be asked. Half of them, they left. They literally.
To be fair, I could say that same.
So you basically said that Poch has done a better job this season, then.
No, because Poch had got rid of a lot of the guys that didn't want to be here. I just kept the ones that wanted to be here and signed some new players in. Of course, they got to work a little bit more harder than the guys last season. So already Poch has already played working a bit more of an advantage, in my opinion.
You know what? Someone called
But
William.
part
We
of the
can't keep
reason
delaying
was
this. We can't keep
last
delaying
season-
this, bro.
Last season we had the quality.
Can't keep
in
chatting
my
about Chelsea.
opinion.
It's actually getting to me.
Bro, last season, in my opinion, we had a quality to get into top 6. The players just couldn't be asked half the time, and we had Graham Potter who had it.
No, see, you don't have the quality to get top 6. You don't. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You don't.
Bro, last season we had the quality. This season, in my opinion, of course we have quality. Bro, we would have got.
You
to top
didn't,
6.
because you know why? You all said Kai Havertz was shit. You said Mason Mount was shit. You got rid of them too. You said Kovacic is decent, and then the rest of them, you still had the most of the same squad.
Bro, what do you mean the rest of them? We shipped 5 to Saudi, bro. What do you mean the rest of them, bro? You can't just skip.
I mean,
over the names. Like,
when did you get rid of Mendy? When did you get rid of Mendy?
At the start of last season.
Koulibaly was dead.
Yeah,
Who else did you get rid of that was decent?
Bro,
Kante was okay. He wasn't shit or anything.
Bro, he was injured for half the season. Most of the season he was out injured. He was out injured. His legs went. Bro, our players were bad last season. This season, I have to be honest with you. In my opinion, our team is good enough to get into the top 6. We were 2 wins from Burnley and Sheffield United away from the top 6 finish.
I think Vibes literally had enough.
Like, not bad. But nevertheless, we're going to finish above United. Are we going to finish top 6? I would say no, because I think Newcastle is going to finish 6th.
My last question for you is: do you think that Pochettino's had a good end to the season, given the situation? You have to be realistic. You like to add a lot of context to Man United, but you don't have the same thing for
how
your
many games is it? 5 games. So did he have a good 5 games? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We win the next 3 games. Did he have a last good 5 games of the season? Yes. Yeah. The season is 38 games long.
Or in the Arsenal one, you even played well against Man City. It wasn't him. It wasn't Poch that let you down in that one.
I agree. But in my opinion, okay, this is where I stand with Poch. Seeing as we're on him, if Poch finishes top 6, I would give him next season, or I'll give him the start of next season, because I don't know. I can't give the whole season. I don't know what he's going to do at the start, but I'll give him the start. He finishes 7th. In my opinion, I'm a bit 50-50 depending.
I mean, I do find it funny that you want us to keep someone who's currently 8, but you'd sack someone who's finished 7th.
Bro, our players have got 1 year, 18 months in the Premier League. Your players have been in the Premier League for double, triple that. Bro, we ain't on the same level, my friend. Our midfielders are not getting spun by Eze.
So wait,
that's coming.
OTC, you know, you just proved my point, by the way.
We don't have.
You said, hold on. You said our players have been in the league longer, so shouldn't we be better than you?
Exactly. No, your players should be better than our players. Your players should.
Yes. So why can't he make them better then?
Bro, you cannot, bro. If they're
actually, we'll get into this one, Williams here.
Okay, but in my opinion, Newcastle finished 6th, we finished 7th, and Man United finished 8th. I don't think there's going to be much changes for the rest of the league.
Yeah, I can't see much, to be fair.
So
Newcastle are a bit on and off.
Bro, you agree with me? I think this season in particular, we are where we are. A big part of it is down to Poch. I can say yes, some of the recruitment we should have got some players here and there, and the squad is not balanced.
But this is where I completely disagree with you, because the Chelsea fans like to speak about their striker doesn't score enough goals, misses plenty of chances, but then you blame that on Poch. And bearing in mind, you guys create a lot of chances. Do you know what's funny? I know you man out stats people, but Chelsea create the same XG as Arsenal, but Arsenal are a lot more clinical than Chelsea. Chelsea just missed plenty of chances. Sterling, Jackson, Mudryk, Madueke. We could list them all.
Oh yeah, there's been enough games you can list.
Bro, Madueke never started. Bro, if we cast our mind back to the start of the season, not only did it even start the first few games. Poch decided to play Ben Chilwell left wing.
Yeah.
Poch decided to play when he was inverting Cucurella in preseason. He decided to play Levi Colwill. Our start of the season, yeah, we lost.
You
Bro.
still have a left wing problem, so it's not like that's been solved because you literally just said earlier you need to see more from Mudryk.
Yes, but I'm not like pissed off at him to the point where I want him out the team. Like I just need more like in terms of goals. It's just getting involved in the play. That's really it. He's doing like fairly okay. I'm not expecting the most from him. The other players are doing well. I can accept it.
I just think OTC, you overrate your players, the players that you have, because the inflated price tags, the potential.
The last 2 games we saw, the last 2 games we were seeing this from in pre-season. Everything we're seeing now, I was seeing
pre-season, man. Come on, man.
Oh,
like,
come on. That's what I'm saying.
Pre-season. Like, come on. I see the same. You're the same. You're one of the same people that would probably cuss Man United for beating Arsenal 2-0 in pre-season and then getting hyped off of it.
It's not about that. It's not about that. When you played
Wrexham
pre-season and you're actually winning and you're actually doing well, and the players are doing decent, and then you switch up at the start of the season. Come on.
Nkunku got injured.
How much more can we delay this? Because even I'm getting, even I want to get to the club.
I don't know where Will is, to be fair. But let's talk about Liverpool. They've obviously thrown their league title chances away. Had a terrible run in. I must admit, it is great to see that the Klopp fairy tale is going to end with an Energy Cup trophy. Now, granted,
beautiful.
I don't win anything. Yes, I'm a Palace fan. I understand. I get it. As a football fan, this is pure.
It's glorious.
It's beautiful. It's amazing.
Rich, don't even say because you're a Palace fan. You lot had a part to play in his downfall.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Rich. Thank you so much.
Man went to Anfield and stole his chain. So you man had a part to play in this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. Pick up yourself, man.
The stereotype about crying in is raw, boy.
I don't like the switch up that I'm seeing from Liverpool fans because they like to speak about Klopp and the City Pool era, how dominant they were, and talk about how serious they are. But then now that they've lost the title, we never expected it anyway.
Tariq, it wasn't a City Pool era; it was a City era. They just wanted.
There's no Klopp and Pep rivalry, bro.
Any genuine City fan
we know that
it's a City era, not a City Pool era.
But
they just want to see this buddy relationship.
My point is how Liverpool fans like to make themselves come across, talking about Klopp as in one of the greatest managers the Premier League seen.
No, they're not.
Talking about Salah, Van Dijk, Alisson, they've got a spine of pure greats. But then, we're not expected to do it anyway.
They are.
You can't have your cake and eat it. You can't be one of the best teams in the world, one of the best teams in the league, and then when you falter, and it was in their hands at that point, they still had plenty of chances to be in this title race. You can understand tripping up, stumbling, that's fine, but then completely falling away and showing because Liverpool didn't lose a game at Anfield since Leeds last season in October.
Leeds beat them, yeah.
And then Atalanta rocked up, beaten 3-0. Palace rocked up, beaten 1-0. And then they just capitulated from there. Lost to Everton.
We knocked them out of the FA Cup.
Exactly. In games, exactly where they should have. Where they had plenty of chances to score, but they didn't. So it is what it. And then you took points off them, I forgot as well, Vibes. And there you go. So
we took 4 points off them this season.
Exactly. You didn't lose. You didn't lose to Liverpool.
For me, under Klopp especially, they are the biggest, smallest club. They are big club by name. I tell you why. Because they are big club by name, but they have a mentality of a small club. It's facts. How can you claim to have the best right back in the league, the best left back in the league, the best centre back of all time, the best goalkeeper of all time, etc., etc.? Yeah, you have a mentality of an underdog, an inferiority complex. Yeah, that's why for me, they are the biggest, smallest club. They they never have their chest out. They just want to be.
No, they do. But they do.
They do have their chest out, but then
in my opinion, Arsenal are bigger than them. Arsenal bigger than them. At least Arsenal fans have their chest out. The fans.
You know, I
and
blame
the
Sky
players.
Sports and shit for this. You know, hyping up some fake rivalry. That's not a thing. It's not a
Where-
thing. Never been a
Where is
thing.
it? There's a meme of like basically it's like a cartoon and basically I'm gonna get clowned for this, but cartoon version of Klopp and he has his ass cheeks out and then the media just kissing his ass.
No,
It's
that's
a
what they
cartoon
do though.
version.
I'll be honest, that's what they do because
Continue,
when you
bro.
deep it, he's won one.
Yeah,
He's won one
That's
league.
what it is.
You know,
guys.
he's actually never won a title race against City because the league he won, they were clear anyway. They were already clear.
That's
so
what
he's never won. He's never won a title race. So
that's it. That was the thing. What a lot of Arsenal fans were saying, like you've never been the winners of a title race where it's been close, where two teams are properly at it, or more than that. So don't understand.
there was
where
one
they
year
get
they
all
were
this
close. To be
chest.
fair,
Wait,
there was
Tariq,
one
why
year
is
they were close
Arsenal fans saying that? I don't.
because they were 1 point off to City.
They're telling us, oh yeah, no, we have the experience of going through this. Like, no, you don't have winning experience. You have experience of losing it. So having the experience and losing doesn't really mean anything.
And then you see my friend, the Foster's Martin Yola Spurs, yeah. Premier League's a humbler because at the start of the season, he was talking about other managers, yeah, saying, managers complain about having to buy players to do their system. Just do it, mate. And then a few weeks ago, he was like, yeah, I need new players. So I just wonder what happened. I wonder what happened to Foster's Martin Yola.
You know what? Yeah, I've just noticed managers in press conferences don't listen to what they say.
No. OTC. You know what the issue with it? All the fans were like, "Oh, look at him. He's not making excuses." And then look what happened now. He realized quickly. What I found weird is obviously some games I expected him to lose, but he ain't changed nothing.
Vibes, can I ask you a question? Because I'm not quite understanding. How come the London Manager of the Year isn't nominated for Manager of the Season?
Bro, I still can't believe he won that award, you know.
The London Manager of the Year that was given to him in December for his start at Spurs.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Hang on a minute. The London Manager of the Year.
Yeah, he won London Manager of the Year.
Yeah. That's some like.
Listen, I still think he's done a good job, but me and T were saying this at the start of the season. The overhyping and the ball tickling people were doing for him was stupid.
For the likes of him, Basuma, Maddison, I was hearing way too much.
I'll do a public apology. At the start of the season, I said Maddison's better than Odegaard. I'd retract that statement. I was wrong. Odegaard, if you're watching, my bad.
Respect vibes. I like that.
Like their team is overrated for the most part. To be fair, I think the only decent player that especially in the defense, is probably Van der Ven. He's good. At Udogi, he's good as well. But they have their attack, man. Richarlison, Brennan Johnson is trash, man. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's awful.
Actually, to be fair, I normally give a signing a season in it, so I'll judge him next year.
Ridiculous. That's why Palace fans are turning around. That's why Palace fans are saying, no, if you want a lease, say 70. Because you was buying Brennan Johnson for 50 plus.
No, I can't lie. Elise is at least 80 to 90 million. If you're saying Brennan Johnson's 50 million, yeah, no chance.
If Elise was at a European club, like a European level club, like in terms of Champions League or at least Europa League, they would be getting 80.
I would say 100. I would say 100 if it was a European club.
They could ask for that, and they probably could get it because Chelsea probably would pay it, wouldn't they?
Of course.
What for Elise? No, we won't pay for Elise. I wanted Elise in the summer, but
you're going to pay 50 million for a 17-year-old Brazilian player, so you're not paying. You would pay 80 mil for Elise.
I don't know half of these doddies, bro. They go scouting kids, bro. They go scouting kids abroad, bro. I don't know what these men are on.
An Epstein project settings.
What these men are on, bro.
Neverland settings.
You know what? I like Elise, but it's just that, bro. How many you need, fam? You got Noni, you got Cole Palmer, bro. How many more do you want?
Amari, Hutchinson.
In all fairness, if you were to get Elise, Cole Palmer will move into the 10 because it's just what it is. Elise will start. Anyway, moving on. T, you might as well get Arsenal out of the way.
Hey.
Routine win.
Oh, Bournemouth is scary, yeah?
Nah. Very see this.
One
one.
scare me.
Yeah, but a jammy penalty, that was not a penalty at the beginning. Come on,
I
let's
think
let's
it
cut
was
the
a penalty.
crap. Now, well, let's. Of course, you're going to say that because you're an Arsenal fan.
No.
It's not a penalty. It's not a penalty.
And David Raya
It's not
should
the
have
crap,
bro.
man.
That's
Hey,
not.
and
No,
this is where the
no,
rest
no.
of us mute while Tariq can continue to argue.
That was not a penalty.
I think. Hang on.
Don't
This is
chat
coming from a Man City
absolute
fan.
words.
Excuse
That
me.
was not a penalty. I don't care. That was not a penalty. Tell me honestly. If that went against you, are you going to say that's a penalty? Answer me that question.
Arsenal. Listen, yeah, Condinho. I want to see the same energy when you talk about your game against Wolves, and okay, because that one I've never seen given as a penalty. The Kai Havertz one, Harry Kane, Jamie Vardy, they get them. Jota, we've seen worse penalties this season, my brother. That been less contact. So that for me, I think that's a penalty. But I can understand why if you say it's not. So, but this is it. I'm not spending too much time.
Bro. No, gun to your head, and you got.
But I think that's a penalty because there is contact. Okay, I'll tell you the reason why. I think it's a penalty. Does Kai Havertz move his foot towards the goalkeeper, or does he drag it? And where the goalkeeper's made a challenge, yes, he drags his foot, but he doesn't have to move his foot away from the goalkeeper who's made the challenge, who hasn't got the ball, so it's a penalty. Okay, minimal contact. There wasn't much contact, and there was. Okay, so it is a penalty. So you have to take it. You have been given how many penalties OTC for the same soft thing? I remember watching the Man United game. There was okay, no. So all of those were penalties. The Man United game, the 2 penalties that you were given, both of those were penalties. Again. Yes. There's a lot of so you man just can't.
Nah, you're such a fraud.
I'm not right. This is what I'm saying. There's
what do you expect? This is an Arsenal fan. These are Arsenal fans. Of course,
no, you know what?
A penalty against Wolves is a penalty.
They have no shame.
And
no, I actually have no issue with the penalty, if I'm honest, because they get given all the time. So, and OTC, you're mad shameless because you got a penalty when no one touched you.
Exactly.
No, come on. They looked at it with VAR.
Brother, your player touched Dallo and he got a penalty for it.
Listen,
I didn't even see the. I just watched it now.
Do you remember 1920 where
Rich.
Yeah, Rich is one of them. It's whenever someone else does it, they say it's clever, innit? So I have no issue with it.
Exactly, it's clever. He won the penalty.
I have no issue with it.
The keeper didn't win the ball. Like he's literally tackled him.
Thank you, Rich. If the keeper makes the challenge,
he literally dragged his foot. Bro, do you know,
does the keeper
throws himself onto
OTC, you got a pen for the same shit and you said it's a
blame the goalkeeper.
Thank you, Rich. It's the keeper's error, not the
Rich, you know what my issue is? Chelsea literally got a penalty for worse against United and OTC they said nothing.
He didn't say nothing.
They said nothing.
It's not worse.
Bro, it was, brother, your player hit Dallo and he got a pen for it.
No, Dallo was actually stupid, bro. Dallo was the same guy. Come on, he was acting stupid. And he should have been red carded before that.
He said the keeper was acting stupid.
To be fair, OTC, you got a penalty against us at Stamford Bridge, which was a bit as well.
Thank you.
No, that was legit. No, come
See,
on.
Look, when the table sends, he's like, oh, these are all legit, but your mans are not pen. Yeah, all right. I see how, see how it is.
Anyways,
what we doing here? No.
But anyways, let me get back to this because I do think the referee made a mistake. I don't think that was a foul on David Raya. So I think they should have had a goal, but also they should have had a man sent off too. So that's when Condinho saying, of course, you're an Arsenal fan. No, I can be objective. I can say when I think that's a foul, and I don't think that was enough. I think Solanke was clever in terms of what he was doing. I don't think there was enough contact on Raya for the referee to give a free kick, but there it is. Arsenal won the game. Our first half was brilliant. It felt a bit like the Villa game because we created so many chances. We got into their final third a few times. Trossard, Partey, and Rice had big chances before we went and scored. Brilliant. We got the penalty. Saka put it away.
Did you win the Villa?
No, because in the first half of the Villa game, we created plenty of chances, didn't we? No. Did you watch the game?
Man, but the Arsenal one, I watched
Arsenal Villa game. So when Trossard had literally a sweated goal across the box and he hit straight at Martinez, you telling me he shouldn't score?
Bro, let me tell you something. You got to blame the player. That's how it works, isn't it?
Bro, this is what I'm saying. Okay, let me finish then. So we create chances and we don't put them away. Of course, that's our fault. But we were very good in that opening 25 minutes. But guess what? We went into halftime with the lead. That's the difference between the Villa game. And Bournemouth actually started the second half quite well. They did. And they were the one trying to put some pressure on. They didn't really get any chances of no. Arsenal don't really give that many chances away. But they were getting into some dangerous areas. But then Arsenal, in the game, in the part of the game where it kind of looked like Bournemouth had their best period, that's when Arsenal went over and scored and countered and tapped and scored. Trossard with a brilliant finish. I thought Travers could have done better with that. But then the Declan Rice goal was brilliant. Declan Rice, outstanding. What a player. I prefer him in the box-to-box role because I like having him in that role where he's able to have a little bit more freedom, where he can go into the final third. He's got a good eye for goal. Enzo Fernandez wishes he could finish like that.
What if they send shots? What if they send shots to him?
I have to.
Come on, he's already down. You don't have to beat him down even more. Come on.
Bro, once played 5 years in the Premier League. I once played how many years?
BBL and
So what?
BBL and Zonzi.
Guess what? You spent more money on Enzo Fernandez. So
yeah,
you're
once got World Cup medal in it. So come on. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're calling him a BBL and Zonzi in the streets.
But anyways, now quality man Declan Rice, man of the match, deserved it. And and it should be interesting going into
shameless behavior for the penalties. I still can't believe it.
Yeah,
one from OTC and two from the other guy.
Vibes, why you rattle, bro? We're gonna
no. You know why? Because
bro, you gotta keep.
Did you see the pen City got against Wolves? That's why I'm rattled. Did you see that?
That's what I'm saying.
Nobody, OTC. When I tell you, nobody in the Prem this season has had a penalty.
Come on, see now what we do.
Are you taking the piss? No one's had a penalty for that this season.
No, I've never seen anyone given a penalty for that in my life before. Vibes. I've watched a lot of football.
I know you two are oil brothers, but you don't need to protect him like this.
Bro,
you don't need to.
They're not just oil brothers; they're oily at the moment, brothers. They're oily brothers.
Former. Relax.
OTC question: have you ever seen anyone get a pen for what City got this season? Genuinely. What was it? I'm coming together into the box and you got a pen. Bro, nah, stop it. Don't even try to defend it.
Well over the bar.
Oh, bro, City wiped the floor with Wolves. Come on.
No, I know. Obviously, they would have won. No, they would have won. Obviously, but the main point is we can call it out when it's not a pen.
It was the first goal. Exactly. Why is your energy like that? Oh, they would have slapped it, but you can't say the same thing for Arsenal.
No, because hold on a minute. Arsenal's penalty was soft, and they should have conceded a goal, which means that it should have been a lot more tight 3-0. Like the only reason why
Tariq, you know what's mad? City literally did a handball against you, man, in a semi-final, and you still got your knee pads out for them.
bro.
They robbed you in a semi-final, and you've got your knee pads out for them, bro. Shame, bro. Please find some.
Listen.
Not the knee pads.
No, it's actually it's disgusting, bro. They robbed you for FA Cup final, and you're still out here glazing them.
No, we robbed ourselves.
Say it with me, vibes. OT Hall.
OT.
Pause, man.
No, OTC legit, bro. The knee pads for City, I don't get it,
bro. Let me
I don't get it, bro.
I don't like it, but at OTC, you know,
bro, they robbed a potential final for you, an FA Cup final.
This is appalling. You're better than this. You are better than this. Hey,
no, bro,
wipe that chin, son, and then carry and speak some sense.
Look, City. You could argue a couple of times this season they have been fortunate with penalties. I can admit that, no problem. But they in those games they really still they
would have won. Obviously, it's just annoying that they get pens that other people never get.
Whereas I think Arsenal's one was a lot more contentious. That's why I was like, I think if Arsenal...
City's penalty was way worse than Arsenal.
No, I'm telling you, a different referee against Bournemouth.
No, OTC, because you see that penalty given all the time, and they always have the same thing. The player's clever, but for City's one, I've never seen a penalty for that. I've never seen a penalty for the City.
You don't get given a penalty for two players challenging for the ball for a click like that. You don't.
Bro, come and see that.
And OTC, remember when Doku kicked, I don't know who was in McAllister in the Liverpool game, nothing happened, right? And everyone said it's the right choice. But now suddenly they get a pen for it and you got the knee pads out. I don't get it.
Bro, we made Peter Bowen the crackhead of the week, almost every week.
But remember, you beat this man in the Champions League final. You don't need to. They're not your big brothers, bro. You don't need to respect them. You don't need to respect them.
But we're used to winning in Porto, unlike some. But nevertheless, I need City to.
I caught that light shot. I caught it.
Yeah. It's
I
all
I
right.
caught that Porto shot. I
It's all
caught
right.
it.
You'll be used to winning in Armenia next season too. So enjoy that one, my brother.
Oof.
Listen.
Right.
We played in,
Anyways,
what's it called?
I can't. We can't delay the cooking any longer, can
I
we?
swear we won that.
We can't.
I don't know which competition you were referring to, but it's another European trophy that we could win.
yeah, enjoy.
You know what?
Enjoy,
It's been
enjoy
40
Romans.
minutes.
Everything I'm hearing, Roman Abramovich era. Let's talk about Todd Burley's boys. Right,
Toad B, man, like Toad B, the brothel era, where you
You
got
know what,
beds
man,
and flipping Astrid
It's been
Wet.
40 minutes. Yeah, I don't think we can
Boy.
delay it any longer. I
Come
don't know
on,
where that guy is.
Can we talk about the whores and sluts of Manny? The whores and sluts of Manny.
He's still
Coutinho,
listen, we'll stuck at work.
Yeah,
Coutinho, let's quickly talk City,
Cool.
and then we'll go to the Palace game. I think we'll still stuck at work.
Yeah.
Coutinho, was it a penalty?
No, it wasn't.
No, City played well. They did, they look good, City. I have to be honest with you. Haaland should have
When we need to win, we
Are you
win.
always OTC speaking
When-
for when?
when-
That's-
I was gonna say good. I was gonna say
when
good,
we-
good input. Coutinho, good input.
Eddie,
when we
Rich, we're
I'm telling you,
serious, you know.
Knee pads,
Aye,
knee pads.
OTC, take that Man City shirt off. What are you
I
doing?
know you want them to win the league. But this is
Brother, you must have
Fellow
your
oil
knees
brother.
must be
Former oil
your knees
brother.
must be bruised up right now. You know?
Former oil brother, yeah.
Yeah,
Coutinho
OTC, bro.
onwards, yeah. No, Coutinho for real. If you do not,
Don't worry, no, we are winning the league. We are winning the
I'll be
league.
the first to
We
go.
are winning the league. Don't worry,
Bro,
we are
if you
winning the
do
league.
not, bro,
We are
Coutinho,
winning
I
the league.
promise you
I'm not
right now,
worried.
yeah, I'm gonna
I'm
get
not worried.
cooked the
I
whole
am
time,
not worried.
But you're
I'm
gonna
not-
get the
Don't worry. I'm not
benefit
worried.
of it.
I'm not worried. One game at a time. When we need to win, we win. It's nothing to worry. This is how pathetic Arsenal fans are. They are begging for their fiercest rivals to win, to beat us. To beat us.
And
That's
you
how
do the
low
same
and
thing.
pathetic Arsenal have become. That's how low and pathetic
They rely on
Arsenal fans have become.
the spots. Oh my days, bro.
That's how pathetic they have become. Yeah?
Brother, I've literally
That's
seen
why
a
I can't-
post of
I can't-
City fans saying a City United for that Man United game against us. They're your neighbours.
I
That
don't
looks-
know.
Even though
Tariq
Tariq
waffles sometimes. Will is the top waffler. I ain't scared of no one. I ain't
You
scared
just
of
say
no
you're
one.
winning.
Why would I have faith in my team? We're going to see he's a baller. He's better than Bailey.
No. No, wow.
Yeah, he's kidding.
Do you know why he's not
Don't interrupt
quality?
me. Don't interrupt me.
When they were in the league running, they will sacrifice the cups. You know their manager doesn't respect the cups.
No.
Huh?
Bro,
I swear them man been talking about quadruple.
My aim is to go and win the quadruple. My aim is to go and win the quadruple. My aim is to go and win the quadruple.
I'll turn it on now. I'll turn it on.
Listen, own the
Is it-
Messi bed, bro. Own
Hey,
it, bro.
hey.
There.
I'll be popping. Sparkles and jam.
Got 11 goals and 7
Yeah.
assists in the Premier
Great.
League.
How
No
many has
penalties.
Saka got?
No pen-
So
no penalties.
penalties aren't goals
No-
then, no.
No penalties. But no penalties. How many has Saka got and how many penalties?
Bro, are
4 of
penalties
them.
goals?
Crack cocaine is a death sentence. You know, it steals everything from you.
We're the pride of this. We're the pride of England.
Whoa.
No,
we
you're
are.
not.
We are.
He said
We are.
what?
Listen, you got at least 3/4 of your life to go. That's 3 more lifetimes to you. So don't blow it. Don't do drugs. If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
No way you got my WhatsApp picture. No way you got my WhatsApp picture. That is actually mad. I had long hair. I'm trying to go gold, bro. I can't believe you got whoever got that. Respect.
Listen.
Respect
Big up
to the
Will.
others.
He was running late for
Respect.
work, so he sent that video in,
Big up.
especially
man,
for you, Coutinho.
big up. Big up.
You know what, Rich? Perfect timing because he always says some mad thing once per stream. Always says it once, and
Any
he did it
stream I'm
right
on,
when he was
whether
chatting.
on this channel, another channel, I always say mad things. I always do. That's the
Bro,
way I am.
you know what I just clocked? Actually, let me rewind it. This guy said when we need to win, we do it. I'm not worried, yeah. But when they played Arsenal, he said, I'm going for a walk. I'm scared. So,
I did go for a walk.
like, did you not need to win that game?
I couldn't handle that game, man.
Did you not need to win that game?
Yeah. And do you
Yeah,
remember what
we
he said
need to
after that one?
But then
He
Arsenal slipped. Arsenal slipped
said,
against
no,
Aston
no,
Villa. so-
Coutinho. Come on.
No,
Remember
yeah,
what he said after
I
the
had to
Arsenal Man City game? We're not winning the league. We're not winning it. It's finished. The season's done.
Bro, I'm a flip flop. What do you expect?
Tariq, I'm telling you, this remember what I had to tell him. bro, you're winning the league, bro. Relax yourself. You're gonna win the league. And then he didn't believe it. Bro, how am I got more belief in
So
your team
what's
than
your
you,
point?
bro?
I don't understand. You're going around in circles. What's your point? Stop with it.
You must. That's
you
what. That's
don't
my
have as
point.
much faith in your team as you should. Bearing in mind you've won the Premier League 3 times in a row.
You done a free pick, bro. Continue. If I was you, I'd have way more trust than what you got, bro. Come on, man.
I'm confident. And we need to win. We need to win. There's 3 more games. 3 more games, and we are 4 in a row.
I don't think City are winning the league. So there's that.
Oh, vibes. Oh,
I'm not. I look. I expect United to bend over and hold it. Yeah,
Brother, you're saying it like we're good. Like I don't get this logic. You know, you're saying it like we're good.
I didn't say that. I said you're going to bend over and going to take
Brother,
it.
we don't need to. Bro, they can beat us anyway. We don't need to do anything.
Stand straight.
Continue with Arsenal references, bro. Allow it and that.
Like, you know, if we were playing good, yeah, it'd be a good example, but we're not. So, like, we don't need to pretend like, oh, we're gonna let you win here.
Yeah, but vibes, like, come on, they've taken over Manchester now. Come on, like, let's.
Have they? How many Champions Leagues have they got? Have taken over? How many have they got?
You man ain't comfortable in your own.
No. You know why I said this? Because you always say you're bigger than Arsenal because of 2 Champions Leagues, yeah. So don't chat to me then.
No, we're bigger than Arsenal because.
So you're bigger than Arsenal because you got 2 Champions Leagues. No. Arsenal are more Premier Leagues, don't they? No, more league titles overall. Arsenal are more league titles.
Bro,
Arsenal are more trophies than Chelsea. So how are you bigger than them?
Absolutely.
Bro, half of them was before the war, fam. Come on, let's not.
It's still a trophy.
They were called Arsenal were well known being called the Bank of England. That was their nickname.
But it's still a trophy, though. So
what are you?
by your logic,
Hold on, what are you now? Let's stop this. Let's stop this because
talking about City are bigger than United, brother.
So what?
Because allow yourself.
Oil Money FC. All of you, man, wish you were Oil Money FC. All of you.
You know what, OTC? I'll get a question. You know when City won the treble, yeah? What were people speaking about the next day? Because it weren't City.
Yeah, so what?
Bro,
we don't need to be in the news all the time. We don't need it. We're not attention seekers. We're not attention seekers.
No, they didn't. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody spoke about the treble. Wait, how did they dunk on our history if we did it first? If we did it first, how did they dunk on it?
Bro, they do the treble and a 4-peat, bro. That just cleans you, man, out. You, man. Bro, we'll get to you, man.
This is the only thing.
I don't know why he's doing so much.
No. So, Tariq, when it comes to Chelsea, Arsenal, Chelsea are bigger, even though you man got more trophies. But when it's United City, we've got way more trophies, but City are bigger, apparently.
I accept that. And I don't care if we're never going to be bigger than United.
I don't know. I'm just... No, continue. I don't even care. It's just his logic doesn't add up to me. Again, he's got knee pads out. I don't get it.
Let's talk about this. Wait, May the 12th, mate. Okay.
See, this Fulham or Spurs, I think City will drop points.
No,
a draw. That's what I think.
I think we'll win it all. I think we'll win them all.
Listen, honestly, for some reason, I can see them drawing one of these games. Not the West Ham one. West Ham.
No chance. No chance.
Bro,
if
there's any
listen, this is even me hoping. I'll be honest. I genuinely think these 2 away games, they're going to draw one of them.
The thing, I think Vibes is fair in saying that though, because your game against Nottingham Forest, you watched it. Did you watch it, Condino?
Yeah,
I need to always ask you that first.
I watched it, yeah.
And Nottingham Forest definitely should have got something, shouldn't they?
Well, they didn't at the end. They didn't. They didn't take
their
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Yeah, shoulda, woulda. Whatever. But okay, you get my point, though. Nottingham Forest were the better team in that game, and they are relegated.
At the end of the day, they didn't get the ball at the back of the net. Who got the ball at the back of the net? It was us. We got 2 balls at the back of the net. It doesn't matter who played better.
So we're not. You're going to use logic now.
No one remembers. No one remembers who played the most beautiful football. Who about all the scorelines. At the end of the day, number 1 spot is all that matters. It doesn't matter how you got there. All they remember is the champion, yeah? It doesn't matter if you play the great football, you have a great formation, if you have the best defense in the league,
what I said
doesn't matter. It does
what
not
I said
matter.
was
Nobody gives
Nottingham Forest are balling against Man City, and they are 17th in the league.
Cool.
I'm telling you that Fulham are better than Nottingham Forest.
Okay,
Tottenham, even though they're crap,
we'll see tomorrow. We'll see tomorrow.
Hello. Let me finish, and then you go. So Vibes saying that he thinks that you man can draw. You can't call him mad for that, because you've shown that you can be vulnerable against worse teams. Wolverhampton Wanderers popped a goal against you, and they barely have any players fit.
And what was the scoreline at the end of the day?
No, but I'm telling you, there are vulnerabilities. I'm saying that there's vulnerabilities.
No offense to it. All I'm hearing is waffle. At the end of the day,
okay,
we won both games.
Think Man City
the
greatest team in the world? Is that what you're saying?
No, we're not. We're not. But at the end of the day, nobody cares. Look, Real Madrid bopped off the park. They parked the bus. They played Taliban style. It was Carlo and Chili Band.
You literally just said Real Madrid bopped us off the park, and then they parked the bus.
It was and Chili. Look. It was Anchili.
The City defenders and Chambers.
Anchili Band. He parked the bus. He played 10 men behind the ball. Nobody cares. They won. They got the ball at the back of the net. Nobody cares. They got through to the fight. They got through to the semis.
They didn't park the bus against Bayern.
They parked the bus. Come on. They sat back.
Real Madrid parked the bus against Bayern Munich.
Fair enough.
No, I think he said against City.
I said against us. I said against us. Against Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich were parking the bus. They were trying to hope to get to penalties and hopefully win that because they had the better keeper and Real Madrid had Lunin. So yeah. I'm giving you that as an example.
And that's my example of saying that City can draw.
But we haven't. You haven't drew.
We haven't
for a while. Let me finish.
So
Let me finish.
Yeah.
We haven't drawn for a while. We have been winning games.
So you're winning the rest of the games.
Yeah, to be fair, I didn't even say you're going to lose. I just said I think you can draw one of these next two games. That's all.
Tell me because
your league record against Spurs in that stadium is not good.
Well, we've broken
Bro,
that record. We've scored at the ground. We've broken
in the league.
Sorry, what's the term? What's the term? We've sorry, because what's the term when
you've broken the duck or whatever.
We've broken the curse. We've broken the curse. We've scored at their stadium this season. We have won a game at their stadium this season, which was the FA Cup. So I am not worried. Had we not gone through to the FA through to the next round and not scored at Spurs, I would have been worried. But now that we have scored and have won a game at their stadium since for a while, I ain't
Listen,
worried.
all I'm saying is you got 2 away games in 3 days. I'm just saying you could. That's all I'm saying. You could. I'm not saying it's going to happen.
We play good when we have games every 2 days. We play good when we play every 2 days. Unlike other clubs, and you can decide whatever clubs, when they have long breaks.
So why does Pep cry about being tired then? If you play good when you play every 2 days?
Well, this is my critique.
Rodri's tired, but I'm not going to play the 60 million midfielder. I bought. Shut up, man.
1 second. I don't like that about Pep. I don't like that about Pep when he complains. He has all the money in the world where if he is a great manager. But for me, if he wants to be the greatest, you have to have a big squad. Next season will be a testament where he has to have a big squad, whether he likes it or not, because the games will be more. There'll be more games in the Champions League, and he will have no choice but to have a big squad, whether he likes it or not. I demand that from him. If he wants to be the best, he has to have a big squad. Rodri is running to the ground because of him. Because of him. No one else is to blame why Rodri is tired. It's because of him. Because of Pep, Josep Guardiola. Because of him.
I see Crab in the comments. Crab's a disgrace, you know. Loser. But he's an Arsenal fan. And all I said is they could draw. And it seems like everyone's just given up already. Like, it's not, it's not impossible. It's not impossible, bro. Like,
you say that they could draw, but hold on a minute. So you think Arsenal going to win all their games?
Bro, they've got United and then Everton at home. Don't tell me.
Bro, Everton are in good form. Like,
brother, you slapped Everton like 2 weeks ago, 6-0.
You beat Everton.
That's what they've been doing since, bro.
You said good form, bro.
They've been well, like since. I don't.
What they've drawn? They won against Liverpool. They drew against Luton.
Drawing against Luton's great form.
Manchester City, the last 3 games, they won 4-0 against Brighton. They won 2-0 away at Forest. They forced to fight for relegation, and that was a tough away game. And then they won 5-1 against Wolverhampton.
Right. Since you spoke about form, do you think United are gonna beat or draw against Arsenal? Or do you think Everton are gonna do anything? Because you mentioned form, The last 3 games I can remember about Everton was they got slapped, they drew, and they won.
You know what it is? I need United too, but I have.
Wait, so no, you think Everton at the Emirates are gonna get something on the last game of the season, but they've got nothing to play for? They're safe. They don't care.
Yeah, but they were safe, bro. They were safe a while ago, but they for the last few games, they've been playing pretty well on from Daesh. That's in my opinion.
Brother, the last few games included the 6-0 against you, man.
Bro, right after that, they literally
And the draw against Luton.
And a draw against Luton. Is that that's good form?
Bro, Luton are fighting for relegation as well. You don't want to play those teams, but you know, Fulham.
All right, so basically, it's out of the realms of possibility that Fulham or Spurs could draw with City, but Everton could do some of the Emirates.
No, Fulham. No, out of the
You
last
see where it
two-
doesn't add up. You see where it doesn't add up.
No,
My head's mashed. I don't know what they're
you're
saying.
halfway through. I'm saying, out of the last 3 games, Man City have the game that they're most likely to drop points is in Fulham. They're not losing against or drawing against Spurs, and they're battering West Ham. If they beat Fulham, to me, they won the league. I think they're going to beat Fulham easily. Arsenal playing Man City, Man United. You know, we'll see what comes up from that. But
Anyway, we are going to move on to that because William here, it's almost been an hour and we can't keep delaying this. We should have started with this, but blame William.
We need you to continue. I need you to win the next few games, bro.
Don't worry, we will win our games. We will win our games.
Cooking you, bro.
People don't learn. People never learn.
OTC, you can't cook no Man City
people are weak.
No,
People said City are weak this season. We won the league last season. The season
Brother,
before
you
that,
said City
City
were
are
weak.
weak.
You said you would. Bro, you said this. No, I'm not having this. I know we need to move on, but I ain't having this. You've been saying this shit.
You said that, not us.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, turn that camera off, you fraud. Turn that camera off, you fraud.
At least I have the. At least.
Alright, let's move on. Let's move on.
Turn on your camera then, vibes. If you're sending shit.
Let's move on.
Tariq, you said Arsenal winning the league, so
I do
one of
believe
these
that,
has
yeah.
got to be wrong.
I do think that, yeah, because I think City are going to draw one of their games.
If we win all against, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
Fair play.
I'm coming
fair
for you.
play.
Yeah. I'm coming
Hey,
for
no
you.
Diddy.
And you
No
bottled the league, yeah. You will be the biggest bottlers of
That's
all
not a
time
bottle.
in
No,
the
it's
Premier
not a
League.
bottle.
You bottled. No, I will list every single Premier.
You're
I have
not
the percentages.
Coutinho. This
You
is what I'm
bottled it in
saying. You
09.
don't actually. No.
You bottled
You
it
don't
last
actually
year.
understand your
You bottled
team.
it last year. You bottled it in 09. You bottled
we
it
need-
after you won.
Go on,
You
Khadija.
bottled it many times.
Hey, continue. If you man win the league,
You are
I
the
will.
biggest bottle jobs.
I
Not
will do a
Spurs,
segment
not
praising
Spurs.
Pep
You are the
because
biggest
this would
bottle
be
job.
Brother,
this would be one of Pep's best achievements. You know, I can't lie. Because
Pep,
he hasn't
do
lost
you want to know,
since.
vibes? This is what I was about to say. Do you want to know if you man win the league and you win every single game, that's the best record Pep's been unbeaten. I hope you realise that ever.
Yeah, he's different. I can't lie. Pep's different.
Wait, Tariq, you can't. Hold on a minute. You can't
Is
chat
that the
about Pep.
best?
Well,
We've
your
had better
coach was
seasons.
his side man for like
18,
2 years.
What's
bro.
that got
He
to do
was his-
with-
look,
what's that got to do with the price of fish?
18-19 was a better season.
I'm just telling you,
18
that's
was a better
record,
season.
Pep's best record ever. One of the greatest managers that we've seen has had to go on one of the best records to win the league.
I've said
And
it
you're telling
before.
me
I
Arsenal
think
bottle-
Pep is the best coach of all time. It's different than a manager. I think he's
and
the
you're
best
telling
coach
me
of all
that's
time.
a bottle job from Arsenal if Pep goes on to win it. If Arsenal draw against Man United,
Because you
they
were
will lose.
ahead. You had it all.
That
You,
doesn't
as
mean
Robbie
it's a
said,
bad
you had it
job.
all.
You went on a
in your
30
hands.
All right,
You had it
everyone,
all
let's
in your
move
hands.
on. Let's move on.
Yo,
To the
this is nuts.
other
You haven't lost a
segment.
game since December.
We're going to move on. I just wanted to ask just very quickly. I like this one though.
Yeah, see, Roller
you
did the
like
thumbnail.
Go on.
Man like Roller.
Yes, Rich. We need a cook.
Oh, what's going on? Oh, decent. First things first, before we move on to United, I want to see when did you and Coutinho become best buddies? I don't answer it now. It was just an observation. But listen, we were going to win this game regardless. We were going to win. I know people are going to say injuries and that. I think even without the injuries, Oliver Glasner would have found a way to outcoach Ten Hag. That's just my personal opinion.
I agree with you.
Granted, I didn't expect it to be in the manner in which it was. I thought it might have still been a bit cagey, might have been a bit tight. But my goodness me, we should have had about 8 goals. We were brilliant and United were terrible. I don't care if players are playing out of position. There's experienced heads, well-experienced heads enough that to be able to manage a game, to manage a 90-minute game of football. Because you can talk about Casemiro being at centre-back. We had Nathaniel Klein at centre-back.
Yeah, I can't lie. Klein spinning the block in 2024.
No, you got to
It's
reload
actually
that.
mad.
You got to reload that. No. You got to
Bro,
reload
Klein
that.
spinning the block
Honestly,
at his age is
You
crazy.
got
You got to think, Will Hughes was playing in the number 10 under Roy Hodgson. dead baller.
Mm.
And now he's cooking in the middle of our park with Adam Wharton. Adam Wharton came from the Championship, by the way, and he's looking like he's an established Premier League player. You know, this is what you understand. What he's also done with JP Mateta, and I would put my hands up and say I wanted him gone. Now he's looking like he's R9.
Bro, R9S, bro. I'm just that finishes mad.
And this is what I'm talking about, coaching. So you can talk about Pep. No, it wasn't Pep. It was Poch and Ten Hag and the deficiencies and whatnot. A good coach doesn't make excuses, and that's all. What is people calling him? Eric Ten Ball Bags or whatever his name is. Yeah, that's all he does is make excuses. He had the cheek to even then say that they played well. He had the cheek to say they played well.
And what did Glasgow say about your first half performance?
And Glasgow came out and said, I wasn't happy with that first half performance. Even in his presser day, he was like, we had 35% possession. That ain't good enough.
Someone on here told me 10 out of
to this right now. There is absolute levels to this right now. And I want to hail up our boys because the mainstream media spent all their time sucking off United and saying how bad they were and not how good we were. Don't forget, we were coming into a period where we were playing City and Coutinho, don't get it twisted. You were sweating. Liverpool beat them at Anfield. Who did we have after that? Bournemouth, I think.
Yeah.
West Ham and Bournemouth as well. Newcastle cooked them. We've been battering teams, by the way.
You're
We've
run.
been battering teams. We could have scored more goals in all of those games as well. West Ham, that could have been 8. Newcastle could have had about 5. We've been battering teams.
Yeah,
so
imagine Liverpool, West Ham, Newcastle, Fulham.
We have been cooking. Once again, we've had Lerma at centre back. We've had Joe Ward at centre back. We've had Clyde at centre back. But we're still cooking.
Mm-hmm. You had one
Michael
centre back as well at one point.
You do need look. Glasner,
Michael Elise, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's gonna have that. That's gonna definitely be in his highlight reel. He had Mr. 5 times Champions League winner.
Man, like
on his
Casimiro.
arse. On his arse. You know, you've got Eze, Megan, everybody. It was peak settings. It was. I don't even know if we're gonna get monetized. I think hopefully it's not. It's short enough to.
What are you saying? It should have been on the hobby, yeah?
Yeah. It should have been on. It's like. Oh, let me make sure this is muted. But this is what our guys are doing. They're confident in which we're playing. Hold on, let me see. It's just Megan, man. Just Megan, man. It's light work.
You do not need the players as long as you have a philosophy and a style of play.
No, you definitely do need the players.
You do need the players, but
don't do that.
But Ten Hag's a scapegoat according to OTC, which is why I'm going to have a fight with that one. The rest you man can cook. I'll be honest. I don't think we're gonna win any more games. I can't see when we get a win this season. Like, I'll be honest.
I'm just going to repeat this really quick for Realist, because I know Realist is in the chat, and I know this is going to boil his blood, and he's going to get rattled. I said this on Tuesday. No, yeah, it was Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning. On Monday night, Man United were Roy Hodgson side.
Mad.
But OTC would tell me it's all the players, not the guy who picks the team, who coaches the team, who sets them up. It's not his fault.
We're not deflecting, bro. You got to hold it.
I'm not deflecting. I'm not deflecting.
Rich, can I ask you a question? Can I ask
I literally just said OTC. We've got 4 games left this season, I think. 3 in the league, 1 FA Cup final. I don't think we're going to win any of them.
Can I just ask Rich a question? Sorry, if that's all right.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, it's fine.
Rich, is Eric Ten Hag worse than Frank de Boer, in your opinion?
No,
Come
no,
on.
no. That's a violent. That's a violent. That's a violent.
You just
Oh, wait,
you're taking it too far, man.
Wait, can you man zoom into continue? That picture is mad, you know. That picture is.
Yeah, zoom into my ADI. This is I like Kev and Eric Ballbag. Zoom in.
Oh, I like that picture. I can't lie. I do like that picture.
That is a great
I'll
picture.
send it to you in the group chat if you want it.
Ah, that's funny.
No, but in all seriousness, like vibes, where do Man United go from here? Like,
Listen, this ain't deflection. You told me.
No. OTC, don't do that. You ain't me first. Man, then don't
You know what?
Don't do that.
I'll-
Don't go brush us aside like that. No.
No,
That
let
was
me.
OTC,
I was
bro.
gonna say.
That
I
was
was gonna say
OTC.
something about Palace, and then you can
Go
ask
on.
why. Because like Rich once, I don't actually think you actually played that well, Rich. I think you played better against Newcastle, against West
agree.
Ham, against Liverpool.
To be
Like,
fair, I think
thought-
our second half good. Our first half.
Yeah,
good.
your second half was better. Your three key players were outstanding. Elise, Eze, and Wharton. Like they were brilliant. Munoz was a threat
as well. Come on.
going down that right. He was.
Muniz is good as well. Like,
That's where like you was just able to get through Man United at ease. Like even if you look at the first two goals, it was just so easy for Mateta to do that one little turn for the second.
That's why I said
Shot.
it's probably the easiest game this season because they backed off and it was
The shots as well. Like even the shots, Elise, good strike for his second one, but the keeper should be saving that. Like let's be real. That shouldn't be going in. So you guys, the fact that you saw him take off Elise and Eze, and Amrabat came on and he tried to break Elise's ankle.
That was a
in
record,
that
by the way.
moment.
In my
That was a
personal
terrible challenge.
one like Andrew Tate, yeah, bottom G.
I don't like them.
Not like the Moroccan Andrew Tate.
If Brush is still here in the background, Brush was at the time was watching the game together. He says, "Love that," and Amrabat. Keep doing. I need to see more
Scamrabat.
of that.
People call him Scamrabat.
Yeah, but that was terrible because that just showed the head loss in that moment there. Wharton is fantastic, man, and
Baller,
Yeah.
absolute baller.
serious. Like he's just the way he shows so much confidence in his passing. He don't care. Like he just plays it forward every single time.
No,
Yeah.
for me, Crystal Palace's academy is very underrated. It's never
It's
spoken
not,
about.
Wharton's not from the academy.
It's not. I mean, their
To be
recruitment.
fair, I agree with Bruce. You know, I
Myself.
agree.
Recruitment. Their recruitment is great.
Now you know what, on Palace, I just hope they properly let this guy sign who he wants in the summer because listen, I thought it would take Glasner like this 6 months to bed into the Premier League, but he's already cooking, so hopefully they just back him properly in the window.
Yeah.
We
But
got
I
massive summer. It's a massive summer.
Do you know what my dream is? Yeah, I'm not even a Palace fan. Yeah, I hope they get oil money. I hope they get oil money just to wind up the red cartel. I hope they wind them up.
Wait, who's the red cartel? Who's the red cartel?
It's the wrong thing. Jose was talking about.
As I said, the Artard Trinity, the Red Trinity, United, Arsenal, and Liveras.
Wait, you call us the cartel, but you've been paying
the
lawyers
cartel.
and shit
You are the
to
cartel.
escape
You know why?
allegations.
If you
We're
do
the
the
cartel.
research,
Okay, all right.
do the research.
All right.
Look at the UEFA board and look at the Premier League board. It's mostly the American owners. It is mostly the American owners on
Right,
that
okay.
dictate the rules. Who dictate the rules? Because do you know why? Do you know why? Instead of you deflecting the blame,
would have been an investment now. Crab spoken.
Oh shit! Yeah. Hey, this ain't deflect. I'm waiting for you, man, to cook. But you're talking about UEFA cartels. That shit, you're mad.
Okay. Vibes. Let me just ask you
Hola.
something. Bro, your midfield is trash. Your midfield, bro, you got uncles in your midfield.
I remember last time we spoke, you told me.
to be fair, they've got.
Can I ask you a question, OTC? OTC, I got a question for you. Because you said this guy's one of the main problems here in our squad. Did Bruno play on Monday? Did he play?
Hold on a minute.
No, I'm just asking a question.
Bro, you got centre backs. Bro.
And Rashford vibes. Don't forget Rashford.
Oh yeah. No, see, OTC, my issue. No, we continue. He's been on this consistent. Yeah, with you, yeah. It's when things go wrong at Chelsea, it's all Poch. Yeah, when things go bad at United, it's all the players. And United fans do this, saying they're throwing a manager under the bus again. This is a different group. he signed most of these players.
Exactly.
Vibes. 8 of those players that
And
started were
also,
signed by
let's,
Ten
let's
Hag.
not forget. Let's not
Yeah,
forget.
all came through him under the academy. So again, it's not the
Dad.
same group that ditched Jose.
Vibes.
Bro.
Also, let's not forget the players that he gave new contracts, because let's not lie. He has veto powers on who signs new contracts as well. He has most power.
Which
To
we've
be honest,
seen.
the contract thing, I don't have too much smoke, but just because they run like a joke anyway. So it's one of them. Like it's just added onto it. I'll be honest. That I don't have too much smoke.
In my opinion, he gave Rashford the contract. He told him
To be fair, he had to continue because he would have left on a free.
I understand.
We're gonna blame him for the roof leaking as well. Like, come on, like
The roof has
No,
been
I'm
leaking.
blaming him for OTC. There's a stat that's saying, actually, Tariq, have you got the stat? Something like where we're labelled with Sunderland and teams who got relegated for more shots faced.
Oh yeah, worst teams ever. Yeah,
Derby, etc. Yeah,
Under him, OTC under him, this has happened.
exactly.
Every week, every
But
team has 20
people-
shots against us.
Okay, Vibes, can I ask you a question? What do you think of people saying give him a year or give him till Christmas under this structure? What's your opinion on that?
I personally don't want it because from what I've seen, he's so stubborn. Like this season, he could have just been like, listen, I'm just gonna go a bit more defensive, yeah, because he sees teams run through him, but he just watches them do it anyway. So I'm like, what's the point? Just what's he gonna do with more players? He's gonna play the same shit? I don't get it.
Okay. To play devil's advocate, people are saying when he shouts at them and tells them the tactics, and they're not what's the word? Sorry, like
They're not listening.
implementing his tactics or implementing his instructions. What do you say about that? They say
I've heard this, yeah, but remember when we played you guys at the Etihad, yeah?
Yes.
Before you man scored, I saw these man running like dogs, just following every instruction.
Endless
But it got to a point where City were attacking so much you were bound to score, and then 1, 2, 3 happened. But they were still listening to what he was saying.
This is what. Let's be clear. This isn't Man United players not running for Ten Hag. Like that's not what it isn't. It's definitely not that. They're running a lot of covering a lot of ground because of the space between the midfield, the defense, and the
because
attack.
they're getting booked.
That's not the issue. They are running for Ten Hag. They're in a cup final for goodness sake.
I think we faced the most shots in the league this season. I think.
Yeah. This is just poor. This is poor
Bro,
management.
OTC against a Sheffield team that have got minus 60 goal difference.
Arguably one of the worst Premier League sides of all time. Arguably.
Well, OTC, can I ask you a question?
Bro, there's covered.
OTC, I've got a question for you.
Arguably.
Do you think we're gonna beat Arsenal on Sunday? I'm just gonna go through the games.
No,
I don't think so.
Let me talk about Ten Hag because now we're completely two different issues. If I don't think
OTC, answer the question. He asked you, are they going to be blown off the park?
Or is he going to beat Man City in the final?
Huh?
Is he going to beat Man City in the final?
No chance.
Bro, your plays are not good, bro.
All right, I'll ask you a different question. Is he going to set up any different against Man City in the final?
Bro, you could have Alex, you could have all these Donnies in your on the dugout. You're not beating Man City with those dead plays, bro. You got
Guess what? All right, hold on, OTC. Last season he beat Man City.
You got
Donnies,
bro.
Well, that was offside tax. Offside tax.
What's his name?
Yeah, I'm still gonna keep claiming.
You got Johnny Evans, bro. Johnny Evans is in your
bro. You know he's been one of our best defenders,
bro. Bro. You got players in your team that was
no, but you know, listening OTC. This same squad beat Man City last season. They finished third,
bro. What in the cup?
No, we beat him in the Premier League.
They beat us in the Premier League with an offside goal.
Bro, in the cup, when every person is riled up and they're ready for that game, you lost. Okay.
So you tell me they went riled up to players at Old Trafford?
Scored. You might have got boffed off the park.
Hold on. I find it so interesting. Look, listen to what they're saying, Vibes. Yeah. Oh, you got this, you got that. Even though
no, it's not Coutinho. Coutinho actually agrees. It's OTC who's like, I don't get it because we finished third last season.
OTC was agreeing with Coutinho when Coutinho was turning around saying, "Hold on, OTC." When Coutinho was turning around saying, it doesn't matter how you play. It just matters about winning. It just matters about that.
Yeah.
So guess what?
OTC got a question. If Poch finished third next season, yeah.
Do well.
I got a question for you, OTC. If Poch finished third next season, yeah, won a cup, yeah, you'd be like, all right, it's a good season, yeah. But then the following season, he signed players he wanted and he finished 8th. What do you say? He regressed.
He's not going to sign players because we don't have that same structure that Man United.
Wallahi, you man, I'm going to sign
You
players. You
spent
spent
a
$1
billion.
billion.
What are
Though.
you talking about? OTC,
No,
what are you
in terms
waffling
of
about?
Poch,
You
Poch
spent a
does that
billion. You
power.
spent over $1 billion. What are you talking about?
Bro, Poch, hold on a minute. Poch, this is what I'm saying. Poch, as much as I cuss him, he didn't sign $1 billion.
So what are we talking about
okay.
here, man?
Okay, so is 38 not regression? OTC.
What is going on?
Because you're saying it, bro. Okay. Let me talk about Man United.
What's Rush? Thank you. Right.
Yeah.
He's finally here. Listen, we've gone on for an hour 50. We actually need to wrap up because I don't care. We're musting today. So bingo hype can wait.
Can we do some football bingo, please? Yeah.
No.
We're musting. You need to improve.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So just very quickly, just to wrap up the whole Palace segment, we've done the double over Man United for the first time since whenever, and we won 5-0 on aggregate, which I'm very impressed with. Like, is pretty impressive. We'll cook real quick, and then let's wrap up the stream and
sure. First of all, big up Mandem. Hope all is well with you guys. Yeah.
Big up, Will. Big up.
Yeah, you already know. Fam, I'm excited. You already know. It's going to be a slaughter this weekend. It's going to be a real pleasure to cook Manchester United.
Are you going to score more goals than Palace?
Listen, we're going to, of course.
What score?
I expect.
Can you give us a scoreline, please?
Clip this, just in case.
Listen,
clip this, lads. Clip
just
this,
for the occasion, yeah. I just got me a fresh hairline. You know what I mean?
A fresh hairline, brother. Did you go Turkey? Did you go Turkey?
I got the bag. The Cheetos already there.
Man, then what did I tell you? When it's time to a cooking, he cooks himself. You know, he always happens.
It's going to be glorious. Man. It is going to be glorious. 7-0.
Whoa,
I expect a 7-0
man.
trash heap. That's what
I will.
Expect, yeah.
The chat's calling you mixed race Tintin.
Oh, what? A mixed race? Nah.
Chat's calling you the mixed
Tintin. That's insane. Yo, no.
Wait, you said 7-0, yeah? Is your new hairline's making you move mad, you know? 7-0, yeah? All right, cool.
We're beating them 7-0.
We're gonna cook these guys, bro. These guys have no defense, bro. You
have to listen. Title challenges. You have to.
You might as well have Brush and Realist, play at your back line, fam.
No, you actually have to beat us. By the way, you have to beat us. You have to,
bro. We will.
No, you have to win. By the way,
we will win though. That's what's mad though. We will cook you, man.
Listen, I'll take a 3-0 loss and run.
Brush, Brush, take your medicine, fam. Take your medicine, Grandpa.
Hey, I'll take a 1-0 win. I'll be happy.
Well, how's it that you
listen, I'll take a 3-0 loss.
Scored an own goal. This is crazy.
It happens every week, bro.
Why am I getting rushed? Yeah.
Man said thin expressions, you know.
This is like his pro club's career.
Bro, don't tell me, man.
Bro, Tariq, I'll take a 3-0 loss right now if you handed it to me.
I'll take a 1-0. Oh, dodgy penalty and move.
Well, William, just remember this, William. You ain't cooked me, so you've left me alive, yeah, William. William, you've left me alive, William. If you man don't win the league, my brother.
Man. I'm telling you straight up, this is 7-0. 7-0 at this Sunday, yeah. And I'm telling you that.
No problem.
Clip that, please. Brush, clip that, please. Clip that.
The lights went out just as he said that too. He went,
yeah, because why do you think he's praying to the devil? He's praying to the devil for that 7-0.
What's your scoreline again?
Yeah. Where is this? Where is your chest?
I'll be honest. My scoreline is
listen.
It could be 4, it could be 5, it could be 6.
I had a lot of chess for Chelsea. Remember that, so I will show chess.
Bro, you had no chess for Chelsea, man. You had no chess.
What? Did you do a forfeit? Hey, yo.
Listen, you had no chance for Bournemouth as well, man. You were scared for
OTC, you think I should have confidence for this game?
You were scared for Bournemouth. You treated Bournemouth like as if they were Barcelona. What are you talking about, man?
Well, sorry, Clint.
And we cooked them 3-0.
Tariq, you beat the whores and sluts of West London. Now you need to beat the whores and sluts of Mali. You will. You'll bet them over differently. You'll bet them over differently. Yeah, you bet them over differently.
I'm gonna fry.
I understand. Mandem,
how is this to Arsenal fans fighting with each other?
I don't think you realize where we're going.
Oh, I've seen a comment from Clint saying, "Oh, that United fans wants to lose." I'm sorry, Clint, but have you not been watching your team?
No, but facts, like you can't encourage your team to lose. Even
I didn't encourage it. I didn't encourage it.
but
I ain't got any influence on them,
let's
man.
get a draw or lick a small win, bro.
Look,
I never predicted a
United,
4-0 battering of my own team.
United,
Bro.
You didn't say
United
4-6
fans will be
already.
happy if they won. They'll be happy if they lost.
Listen, I said damage limitations. I'll take a 3-0 loss. Don't make it 6. Don't make it 7. I don't need that, bro.
I don't think.
And you
I
want
think Max. I
Arsenal
think
to
Max.
wipe floor with
No, OTC, you're not listening. Because I think it's going to be an absolute... You're not listening again. You're doing this. I think it's going to be an absolute battering. So I'd rather you just finish 3-0.
I hope so, but I'll be real vibes. I don't think.
Listen, it's gonna happen. Listen,
I don't
it's
think
gonna be more than 5
Brother,
goals.
did you
It's
not
gonna be more than 5
not
goals.
see
That's what's gonna
Nathaniel
happen.
Klein doing rondos against us?
Again, it's just
Bro,
a,
listen,
it's
yeah,
a
with
little
the amount,
bit
with
different.
the amount of injuries
man,
that
Brother,
United
you man
have,
are taking
it's
the
gonna be
piss,
more than
bro.
5 goals. That's what's gonna
Brother,
happen.
Nathaniel Klein was spinning our block, and you're telling me I should have a bit of chest for this game.
Bro,
No, I don't think you should. I don't think you should. I think Vibes is right.
Brother,
I'm just
Nathaniel
saying,
Klein's like 57, you know.
When Will's asking me about mine, man, I've seen one win at Old Trafford in the league in my life. I've seen one win. In my whole life, my whole 25 years of living, I've seen one win at Old Trafford. I want to go beat them. That's all I want. That's all I want. I don't want to slap.
And it's gonna happen. And it's going to happen. It will happen. It's going to be a battering. It's going to be a battering of epic proportions. And that's what I'm telling you. So that these motherfuckers can remain in their banter era for a lifetime. And
Wait, hold on. 1 minute. Stop. Hold on. Hold on. I just got one thing to say to that. In our banter era, we've still won more European trophies than you.
Okay, listen, a Mickey Mouse trophy is nothing.
No, have you won the Europa League? Have you won the Europa League? No, you got slapped by Chelsea for
European trophy. Man, like RVP.
Yeah, let's talk domestic. No. We're not gonna bring the
big up RVP.
Listen, if anyhow you man don't end up with this league title, yeah. Listen, get ready. If you don't man end up with the league title,
we got the FA Cup though. We got an FA Cup though. Listen, man. You are a snake, you know.
It's not me. I've got no powers.
Hey, listen, yeah.
Briggs, don't lie. You're the mod. You're the mod.
Anyway, can we end up on this?
That's why you're top left.
Coutinho and OTC will agree with me on this. If Arsenal don't win the league this season, we're joining forces to cook you.
Oh man, 100%. Funny settings.
You know what it is? We invite you to get your kicks in. If you want to get your kicks in, let's go for it.
No, I'm there, bro. I'm gonna kick him when he's down if they don't win the league.
Bro,
I'm doing it.
Continue, Paul, but we're gonna come directly for you. Oh, pause.
No,
we don't. We're gonna.
We win. I'm not worried. One game at a time, but we win each one. We win.
Oh, by the way, man, I just want to say one last comment, if you don't mind.
I'm not picking anything.
The last time Xhaka lost a football game was when he was playing for us.
Absolute madness. People thought Xhaka was the problem. It looks like he's about to win an optional a different type of treble. He's about to win a treble.
Jeez, man. And you know what? You know what's mad? You guys are flexing.
But that's it. Halas finito for today. Thank you everyone for watching.
And you know what? I just pray that you man get Southgate, bro. I swear.
This guy didn't get the memo, did he? I said halas, finished, bro.
Your club is beyond finished, bro.
I think that's
a smoke. Still doing ad libs, you know.
I think that's a smoke.
All right. You know what? This is Will's fired up. I think this is a great time to end the stream right here. Real quick.
Piers Morgan's crazy, you know.
Not explanations, just score predictions for the game on the big game on Sunday. Because with all this passion, Will, you best score a goal on clubs in a minute. All right. OTC, Man United, Arsenal, just a score.
Score prediction.
Timo jersey's crazy, fam.
2-2.
That's insane.
2-2.
5-0 Arsenal.
T.
I'm gonna say 3-1. Arsenal.
Vibes.
You know what? Fuck it. 2-1 United. Bun you, William. 2-1 United.
Passion. This is what I'm talking about.
No European trophy having us talking to us. Yeah, Spurs are more European trophies than us.
Thank you, bro. Vibes, bro. Where's their head up, bro?
Bro.
Now, when he spoke about Europe, is he high? Speaking about Europe.
Bro, he gets at that, fam. He gets at that, fam.
William, score prediction.
Easy, fam. 7-0. It's going down, fam. I'm telling you that.
I reckon 3-0 Arsenal for me. Especially if the United backline's anything like it was the other night and stuff. Listen, big up everyone. We're going to wrap it up there. For those, obviously, normally we'll do bingo, but we've done literally an hour and a half, to be fair. So Brush will have bingo back with you next time round. Cracker of the week and kit of the week, all of that will return. Man, should we do the next one next Tuesday after the City?
I think who's playing
City are playing Tottenham, isn't it?
Yeah, after that. Or should we do it as like a watch along? Oh no, KG's probably going to do a hit along for that, you know.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Of course,
yeah.
We might have to do Wednesday.
No shame.
We'll figure it out anyway. But obviously, we need to discuss the Arsenal United game and as well as the City Spurs game as well. So keep supporting KG, the comedian. Like, big up everyone, all the Reckless delegates and whatnot. And on that note, up the Palace.
Peace.
Up the Palace. Come on.
Up the Eagles.
Oh, Jesse. Give us a win, give us a win, give us a win, give us a win, give us a win. In blue we stand, united we rise, no more defeats. Let's break down these doors. Texas rising up, we will stand tall. Together we fight. We will conquer all.